Stewart Ebaugh, local real estate agent with Keller Williams Realty in Stockbridge, Georgia. And today I want to talk about the top 2 steps in getting you on your path to home ownership. But first, if you haven't already, go ahead and click on that subscribe button down below. So let's go ahead and jump right in with step number 1. Reach out to a good local real estate agent that knows the area. Even if you're months away from your ideal home purchase date, that's okay. They can answer questions for you. They'll have questions of you, help you flush out some things that you may not have even thought about in what you wanted in a home, where you want to be, school districts, styles of homes, age of homes, all sorts of things. Certainly what's going on in the market, interest rates, just things to consider throughout that timing process. And then step number 2 is you want to reach out to a good local mortgage broker. Now again, you want to do this well in advance of when you want to purchase. Now you may have your own lender, and that's okay, but I'd highly encourage you to at least consider the lenders that your real estate agent can provide for you. Usually they'll have a lot lower fees as well than the big banks and even credit unions, and certainly the people that you see advertising on TV. They got to pay for all that somehow. And it's usually in the higher interest rates, higher fees to you. But also to benefit you because the agent and that lender have probably been working together for a long time, and they communicate well, they know each other's schedules. So when you reach out to that lender, they're going to ask you some questions, of course. Just be open and honest with them. That's the best way that they can serve you. Of course, they'll want to know if you're employed and how long that you've been working. Now, lenders typically would like to see a steady employment history of at least 2 years. Now, it doesn't have to be with the same employer. But if you're also fresh out of school, then they're going to want to see your diploma and an offer letter from your future employer. Now they're going to want to know how much money that you make, and is it kind of a guaranteed salary, or is some of it from commission, bonuses, overtime, that type of thing. That all can be used, of course, but it's just going to factor in different on how they do your qualification. So any funds that it's used toward the home purchase must be verified as coming from your account. You can have gift funds from a relative, but that must be verified as well. The only money that can be borrowed to purchase a home is from an account such as a retirement account or a whole life insurance policy. You can't just go get $10,000 cash advance on a credit card and use that for your down payment. That'll be counted against you on your debt as well. So they're also going to want to know if you've had any major credit events such as a bankruptcy, a foreclosure, a repossession. And contrary to common belief, it doesn't take perfect credit to buy a house. But the sooner you start talking to the lender and know exactly what you're looking at, the better off that you're going to be. There are errors and mistakes and fraud that shows up on credit reports occasionally, and it takes a while to get that cleaned off. So you don't want to wait till you found the perfect house only to find that out. If you're on a fixed income, many on fixed incomes believe they can't purchase a home, but that's just not the case. The reality is, if the income is non-taxable, such as disability or Social Security, the loan officer can gross up that amount by 125%, which basically means on paper it looks like you have more income than you do to be used for the qualification. So don't assume that you can't buy a house just because you're on a fixed income. Well, that's all I wanted to talk to you about today. There's hundreds of steps along the way to get to the closing table, but we'll cover those in future videos. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, text, or send me an email. I'd love to discuss it with you. No pressure, no obligation. I'm just here to help if I can. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and you have a great day.